Hello and good afternoon, everybody. Today we got a little unboxing video for the boat. Um, my old radio that I had on there, my VHF radio, was no good. It worked to an extent, like you could turn it on and you would only be able to get the NOAA channels, which is just basically your weather channels when you're out on the water. That was about it. It would go through the channels, but the microphone button was broken and it was spotty, and it was time to get a new one. So what I did was just buy a cheap one. It's the same brand, Uniden, Uniden. It does pretty much what I was just wanting and needing for this point in time. If there was any issues to happen, I'd want to be able to radar Coast Guard or someone close by, at least that way I can if I don't have any cell service. And typically I lose cell service when I'm about half a mile to a mile offshore. Sometimes it goes a little bit further and it's spotty, but for the most part, once I'm a mile out, it's pretty much done. So that being said, let's get to the video, box, and kind of pull everything out and see what's in it. All right, this is the box. This is how it came from the store. I ordered it off Amazon. It was like $110, $120 after tax, something like that. But you got all that should come with it. So let's go ahead and pull it out. So once I get it out of the box, I kind of opened it there. But let's see if I can do this with one hand. I might not be able to. All right, I'm gonna have to put you down for a second. All right, guys, back at it. So this is what comes in the box. This is the power ground that plugs into this. So this right here is plugged in right there. This guy right there is used for this. See? However, I'm probably not going to end up using this. Wouldn't be a bad idea if I had the actual NEMA hookup to it. However, my motor on my boat's too old, so I don't have NEMA hooked up right now. When I get a newer motor in the future, I'll hook that back up and hook that up to that. What this does is you hook it up to the NEMA, which goes into your GPS, which allows you to hit this button right in here, right in there where it says distress. You just flip it up and then you hit the button. Anyways, that cord plugs into the NEMA, which sends live data to this unit. That live data that it sends to this is just where you are in real time. So if you hit the button, for whatever reason you can't get to this or to this, or you're just having issues and just need help and can't talk or whatever the case may be, flip it up, hit the button, and it sends out real-time information. However, my GPS is hooked up and it does tell me real-time info, but I'm just not going to hook this up for right now. This is the bracket it's going to sit on. You got your screws, mounting bracket for the, or not screws, bolts, I guess you'd have to say that is. You got bolts. So you got your bolts, you got your bracket itself. These go into the sides right here, which plug in right there. And then you even have your little hook, mounting bracket for the actual radio. So on my old unit, this one was all broken and falling apart, and you couldn't hit the button, and then you just couldn't hear when people were actually talking. So that's about it for this video, guys. Not too much to really talk on. I am gonna go through this user manual that it came with just to get a better idea on how it all works and operating. Maybe I can figure out a way to hook it into the GPS without having to get all the NEMA stuff put on and whatnot. But we'll see. Definitely already know where I'm going to have it placed on the boat, so that's a cool thing. Or not a cool thing, but one less thing to really stress and worry about. I already got pretty much everything where I want to mount everything already planned out, so one less headache. So just got to get out there this week. Probably going to go in 2 days and hook everything up. Once I get it all hooked up and ran and tested and all that, I'll show you all of it, and I might probably show you, me installing it too. We'll see. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you had a great day and great week so far. Hopefully we can get out onto the ocean this weekend and catch some big fish. I want to do some trolling, but we'll see. Other than that, I hope you guys had a happy, safe week, the rest of the week coming. Stay safe, stay happy, chase them dreams. I'll talk to you and see you guys in the future.